Hi everybody, it's AlienButlerBlunders and welcome back to a brand new figure and toy review today. Quite a different one I've picked up. I picked up the Safari Ltd Leviathan figure, and I don't often collect Safari Ltd figures other than their dinosaurs. Their dinosaurs I've been collecting for years, got quite a few of them, they're fantastic. So it's really interesting to be able to pick up a mythical monster from these guys. And yeah, the Leviathan is supposed to be a biblical giant sea monster. Bit vague exactly what it looks like, but they've taken it as just some bizarre kind of serpent octopus headed thing. Rather than fish-like, it's quite snake-like, with a fish-like fin, big fins all over it like a fish, kind of like hands, and kind of tentacles all over its head. It does kind of look like some versions of Scylla, which is like a Greek sea monster. There is an enemy in Dark Souls. I've played the first Dark Souls, and there's kind of like a tentacle-headed like serpent thing. So I can't remember the name of it, but there is an image in mythology of a serpent with like an octopus head. So it's just a quite a cool design. And they decided to call it Leviathan. It's a cool name. It seems to work. Interestingly, though, it isn't a huge figure. It's just about 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. You know, I was expecting something a bit larger. It would have been nice to have something a bit larger. But you know what? It just looks like quite a cool little serpent figure. The paint scheme I am really fond of. There's kind of like this metallic blue for the scales of the body and like lime green, almost like neon green. Oh, that's fallen over. Almost like neon green fins. And if you can see, I'll remove that tag before we look closer at the head. Okay, so if you look closer at the head, there's two eyes on that side, which are kind of like a reddish pink. I've got quite a blue light, so that the red isn't coming out quite as red as it does with your own eyes. The mouth is kind of like a squid's beak, almost like a kraken head, with like a red mouth and tentacles all over it. And there's two more eyes on the other side. I would almost have liked this to be a bit of a darker red, almost like a fleshy body horror look to it. But you know what? It's fine. It's just a sea monster. Okay, and it's really interesting how they've sculpted this because it's coiled round in a way that it stands really well. It almost appears as if it's rising from the sea, kind of like a roaring sea. It's rising out of it, and the arms are quite nicely posed, and the blue belly scales are really nice. They almost look like whole plates, and with almost like a bright green rim to it. It does say on the bottom, 2018 Leviathan Safari Ltd. If I'm reading that right, yeah. So yeah, it's a nice little pickup. It's a little bit pricey for what it was. I think I paid £23 for this on Amazon UK. It's a bit pricey for what it is, but I'm very happy with it at the same time. Maybe not a toy for little kids, maybe more for older fans of fantasy and sci-fi. But yeah, he's really cool. Yeah. So I will keep my eyes open for more Safari Ltd figures. Yeah, he's great. So yeah, I recommend this guy. Pick him up. It maybe if you're into kind of sea monsters, fantasy and that kind of thing. He's just like quite a cool, quite a freaky kraken sea monster thing. So yeah, that's really good. The logo is quite simple. It just says Leviathan. Safari Ltd doesn't do big fancy logos. There is actually a little bit of info in there. It says +3, so for ages 3 and up. As I said, for the price, it's probably more for collectors than anything else. They say on the label, if you can read that, Leviathan is the water-dwelling counterpart of Behemoth, the land monster. That's just a bit from the Bible. And that's it. Yep. So we'll finish the video there. Thank you for watching today. I'm producing videos as often as I can, so maybe you'll watch another one of my videos. Maybe you'll hear me talk about figures again. So thanks for watching today, and possibly see you again. So thanks, guys. Bye.